engakaraya those parking. Okay, those misal logo ya Fosco ya venti la Fosco, ne? No problem, yeah. I think today in the afternoon, link it about the shop, and tomorrow, it's nobody touch up till
Vhontsia Ramashia, get corporate affairs.
I don't know from your side. Okay.
Corporate affairs. Why are you
Oh, the slideshow, yeah. I think that the one is called today, yeah.
Corporate affairs.
Okay.
F21 marathon chairperson. And then Rebar group manager, corporate group manager, the corporate group, and then he's the corporate. One guys, I can't be saying many titles. Group manager, another president, the chairperson. Okay, kibulala chairperson. Jeje ni mtu kibulala na kazi wao.
Oh.
Yeah.
Video ni ala ku display ala kakanto. Kayolo box. Ala sesu logo nukuta. You have to sharp. I think akura ala ka resolution what. Yeah, akura HDMI max resolution.
Bagay. Ringgit. Chele ya kaila bili mo ngay gongo wicher.
And then late
Bata.
Na party akajur.
Yeah.
Yeah. One kwalo.
AB.
Wana na makana.
Awatal dawi.
Awa too much.
Kenya ka something you cover this receipt. Kami blala sa baba no reso ko.
Oh, obrasa ko ni okay.
Reso ko ne. You are right again.
Nga enda. Okay, let me see. No problem. Talk about 9, then I'll
Came to Japala community station. As you already know, what the F21 marathon is a shining example of the power of the community. I mean, it brings people together and it fosters connections and support. Whether you're a runner or a spectator, the F21 marathon has something to offer for everyone. Okay. In studio with me is Vhontsia Ramashia, Corporate Affairs F21 Marathon Chairperson. Okay, so let's follow community radio station. Like I promised, that on the third hour of the show, we'll be having an interview with the Corporate Affairs F21 Marathon Chairperson, Vhontsia Ramashia. Like I promised, on the third hour of the show, we'll be interviewing someone based on we'll have a guest. Like I promised, on the third hour of the show, in studio with me, I'll be having Vhontsia Ramashia, the Corporate Affairs F21 Marathon Chairperson. You know what I can take that from our community radio station. You know what Mteja Club Community Radio Station. You know what I promise and I keep my promises. Like I said, on the third hour of the show, we'll be having an interview with the Corporate Affairs F21 Marathon Chairperson, Vhontsia Ramashia. I mean, the person right now is in studio with me. Okay, Mteja Club Community Radio Station. You know I keep my promises. I told you on the third hour of the show, we'll be having an interview with a special guest. In studio with me is Vhontsia Ramashia, Corporate Affairs F21 Marathon Chairperson. Okay, all right. F21
She will give me good energy.
But it
Yeah.
will pick you up, then you don't have to.
Oh. Otherwise, you'll tell us if not.
Yeah. But one more now.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't.
English?
Yeah, it's English.
Oh,
It's
we
English.
doing?
Yeah.
Also, it's English still mix.
Yeah,
Or are
you can
you
still
strict?
mix.
No, you're not strict.
We're not
You're
strict.
very young. The
Okay.
community.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Okay, Mtelejo Palabra Community Radio Station. Like I promised, although we are late, I'll be having a special guest in studio. So in studio with me is Vhontsia Ramashia, the Group Manager, Corporate Affairs, and the F21 Committee Chairperson. How are you, my beautiful lady?
I'm very well, thanks yourself.
I'm also well. The F21 Marathon, it's a shining example of the power of the community. I mean, it brings people together, and it fosters connections, and all of this, it brings people together through a shared connection. I mean, the F21 Marathon. So with that said, I would like to know what are the goals and objectives of the F21 Marathon.
I think, like you correctly said, F21 is our flagship sporting event.
Yeah.
It's our CSI program, or we can say it's a community development initiative. And the drive really is to foster social cohesion.
Yes.
And even though we want to, promote or run a top-class marathon or deliver a top-class marathon, we need also to foster social cohesion.
Yes.
And we want also to impact on community development. So in essence, the community is our priority. Most of the times I'm always asked, but why do you run this marathon at 1:30, when it's blazing
Yes.
hot in Palabura? So I always say the community is our priority.
Yes.
Over and above having elite runners that come to join this marathon, but we are flying the flag of community development, and that's what F21 is about. Yes.
Yeah. And I also love the fact that it fosters, the connections and the support, whether you're a runner or you just, a spectator. I mean, it just has something to offer for everyone.
Yes.
Yes. So moving right along, how many participants are expected to participate in the F21 Marathon?
Our target, even last year, even this year, is 1,500.
Okay.
That's the target of participants. We currently running at around 990.
Yeah.
So, and we're confident that when Saturday comes, we will have a full intake. Even last year, we had a full intake. So what I will encourage our prospective runners is they need to go to entryninja.com and register there to avoid disappointment, because last year we had a lot of runners that came to the venue and they wanted to register and participate, but unfortunately we could only take 100 because we were already full in terms of the intake. So the target is 1,500.
Okay, all right. So what kind of support and resources will be available for participating during the events?
We have increased the number of water points. We've got water points that will be serving water and refreshments for the runners. We have increased them due to popular demand, obviously, and we also have other sponsors that wanted to participate in the marathon. So under the normal circumstances, we will be having water points every 3 kilometers. So we have increased them. So we are having, after the first 3 kilometers, we'll then have each water point after every 1.5 kilometer, so which is good. Over and above that, we've got emergency services. You know, should you know, sometimes with marathons, you know, some are not used to running the whole 21 kilometers. Should you need assistance, then there will be those emergency service, and we also have security personnel just to make sure that there's law and order.
Yeah. You know, I was just telling Mr. Enes Gwangwa in the morning what I love about the F21 marathon is the fact that, you know, we don't have to experience tabaya where people are dehydrated because, you know, we have so many water points, and you just highlighted that also. Okay. So how will participant safety be ensured, and what medical support will be available?
We currently, I think first and foremost, JOG personnel will be able to assist, you know, should there be any emergency during the event. That's the first one. And secondly, we also have local and provincial traffic officials who will be there on the route to field the traffic and control traffic and just make sure that everyone is kept safe. Because if you remember, the F21 route starts from here at Fosco Community Center through Namahale, right down to R71, and then it dikuluga go R40, yabaya khutla hape ko Namahale, and then headed back to the finish at the community center. Akere ba bangwe ba tsiba ili phosphate center. Yeah, so akere jwale haba kitima ba tla ba tsenela le ko R71, ba tla tsenela le ko R70, so we need traffic officials. So we've arranged that both provincial and local to just make sure that they are there on the route to field and control the traffic. And then we'll have security guards that will also be deployed at the marathon event. And over and above that, we already have 3 ambulances that will be coming at the event, and there will also be 1 ambulance on standby. So we are ready to host our elite runners and also our social runners, and even the community members that just come there to have fun. We're ready for them.
Okay. All right, Mteleja Palabra Community Radio Station, we're just going to go for a quick break because I'm still enjoying this interview in studio. And, well, you can just share your thoughts, share your views, and tell us what do you think what do you think the F21 marathon brings people together? How do you think it brings people together? Sorry, my apologies. Yeah, so let's just go for a quick break, and after this, we'll be right back.
We play the best music,
and great shows
You
such as the
You gained a
Breakfast
follower.
Show, Let's Talk,
I'll start listening.
and the Afternoon
Yes.
Yeah, you know you gained a follower.
Tune in to PFM
I'll be your number 1
6 a.m. to
supporter.
5 p.m. In touch with Greater Bapalabora.
the coolest station online.
Okay, Mteleja Palabra Community Radio Station, and we are back. Don't forget what our topic of the day before we had this interview about how the F21 marathon brings people together. Don't forget, you can just send through those voice notes, text, and tell us how the F21 marathon brings people together. You can do that on 064-817-0662. That is 064-817-0662. In case you just tuned in now, in studio with me is Vhontsia Ramashia, the group manager, corporate affairs, and F21 committee chairperson. So we are back, my lady. We are back.
Yes.
So what are the plans for post-event activities such as awards, award ceremonies? Will everything happen on the same day?
Yes, definitely. Everything will happen on the same day. Maybe just to give you a rundown in terms of the range of activities that we will have.
Yes.
We starting, and just also to reiterate to the listeners, our event is this Saturday,
Yeah.
27th of July. We will start at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So when we start with the relay. And the relay is open for contractors and employees. We already have 30 teams that are eager to start participating. So after the relay will be followed by the F5. So the F5 is specifically for the young ones at the school. So what we do, like I said, this is a community initiative, and we are excited and happy about, because we then give transport to those schools. 120 schools are going to come to participate on the F5, and then after the F5 we then have the F10. The F10 is followed by the F21. So after the relay, the F5 and the F21 will have prize giving for those categories, and then we do the F21, and the prize giving for the F21 will be the same day at 5. So we are looking forward to a fun-filled day.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun-filled day. Yeah. So, what is the expected impact on the local community, and how will the event benefit the local economy?
Definitely, there's going to be a lot of traffic into Baphalabura municipality, and I think a lot of traffic means business for the local community. Your guest houses and hotels are going to to be taken up. I think when we were also checking for accommodation for for our VIPs or for our guests that are coming, some of the guest houses are already filled up, which is good because it's bringing a lot of traffic. Other than that, when a lot of traffic also brings money for the filling stations, because some people are driving, are not flying, and also general retail and hawkers. Maybe just also to mention for those that are not aware, at the venue itself, we every year, even this year, we have hawker stalls. We've got 12 hawkers that will be coming there for the whole day, selling the goodies to the people that will also be spectators, and also those that will be running, and catering services. So I think the list is endless, and more than that, bringing unity, to the Baphalabura community. Kruger National Park is at our doorstep. You've got international tourists that come to see the Kruger. So we have that as Baphalabura, and we are excited about it.
Yeah. Okay, just to add this one last question, one last additional question. Is it possible that by any chance we will be seeing you running this Saturday?
That's a tricky one. Being the F21 chairperson. And also, as a host, it's going to be dicey to do the full 21 kilometer, but I'll be involved in the walk. But at the same time, I need to make sure that our guests are taken care of. I will be running around. I'll be running around a lot, and I think by the time it's sunset, I would have done 42 kilometer or even 90. I'll have run around to a point that I'll have run to the comrades. So I'm really looking forward.
I would have loved to see you and our studio running, but because you guys will be running around, it's fine. I'll surely capture you guys running around so that you look your guys. You see, they were running around, but a kilo. So we tell Baphalabura community radio station, you heard what will be happening this coming Saturday. I will definitely be there now from 5 a.m. call for score. So Luena, you better be there or be told, but I want you guys to be there. So come in numbers, come, let's enjoy the F21 marathon. You know what it brings us together. I mean, Kitsani, on social media platforms, and I'm already seeing the poster at the after party. So, meaning you guys will definitely be there for the F21 marathon. So, yeah, thank you, Mteleja Palabra Community Radio Station. That was Vhontsia Ramashia.
Thank you very much, my lady.
Such as
I will definitely be running around.